Yeah, or their badges. Yeah, at least to have something that reflects their team colors. All right. I'm going to do my little intro here.
Tom Slick, Tom Slick. Let me tell you why. He's the best of all good guys. Tom Slick. In the thunderbolt we slapper once he's on your tail. He won't quit because you know there's no such word as fail to Tom Slick. Tom Slick.
Hello, one. Hello, all. We're back. We didn't get kicked out from last week. Welcome to round 3 of the Prospects E-Zone Contract Division F1 race. I don't know if it's going to be sunny. In Belfast, Hungary. I believe it's 4.3 kilometers, 14 turns. The weather is uncertain. And joining me today is Lars Unkind doing strategy. How you doing, Lars?
I'm good. Well,
Yeah.
very soon.
We're okay. Nice. Unfortunately, we're missing one of our team members, Lucas. Apparently, we're not high enough on his priority list today, so it's going to be you and me. So we're not going to have Lucas's much valued eye in the sky. Just pray everything is well over in Finland, and God bless him. So just to cover off here, so everybody knows, so we can remind everyone that the contract series is actually its own league where the drivers race for prizes and cash, apparently. The teams have created their own liveries, have their own team principals, and their own drivers. They also race for driver and team values. If I've got all that correct. If I stand corrected, please do so in the chat, and I will be very grateful. So we are starting now our qualification round. I don't know. You got any predictions, Lars? Who might? I have a good feeling who's probably going to win this race. But
Hellboy seemed a good one last week, so he might be at the top again.
Hellboy? I thought Hellboy had kind of a rough week last time, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, he got a lot of time penalties and stuff. I think he had a pretty rough go. Unfortunately, we don't have the results of the last race handy. I should have actually taken a screenshot of it at the end of last race. I'm going to try to remember to do that this time. And
I know Mini and Gopher were quiet at the front last week.
Yeah. Well, Connor was a dominant racer. I think he's, from what I got from the interviews after the race, Connor is the guy to beat. I think he had a glitch in Vegas where he got stuck somehow the game glitched and he got stuck in the pit lane. He couldn't get out of pit lane, and that's why he got sacked in the first race. So, but that obviously didn't happen last time. I know who else was up there. I think it was one of the Rapid guys who came in. No, Wilsey has been a strong competitor. Let me get a quick look here. Where did this go now? I think it's in the driver check-in? Now I can't remember where I saw it. There was, yeah, here we go. The team values. So we've got Connor's. Of course, these team values aren't necessarily tied to standings. We'll kind of go over that because they had. So who's on an out lap here? Who's might be on a hot lap? All right, we've got Kymers on a hot lap. And I don't have any data on him, but right now the top is Connor at a 115, which is quite a bit faster than he did in practice on the hards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to reset all my stuff here. Okay, here we go. There we go. Much better. Okay, we got some get some lap data here. Kymers in sector 3. On turn 14, heading for the finish line. And where is he gonna end up? Fifth of the 116. There's your 666, mate. Good for Halloween. He's got that he's got the Halloween number, the 16.666. Okay, I still haven't figured all my controls here. Okay, we got Nick 750 in or LM. I don't know, just call him Nick. Let's just call him Nick. Interesting livery. I haven't seen that one today. Is that the Alcoholics? They've all changed their liveries for Halloween, apparently. Much to our chagrin. So we really have no idea who's who in the zoo right now. But, we're working it out. We're just going to be probably calling people out by name today, I guess, because we can't figure out what teams they're on. Now, if that is
the Alcoholics are purple, so.
Yeah, the Alcoholics are purple, and if that is their Halloween livery, I like that much better than the one they initially chose, personally. And there we go, P4 for Nick with a 1. What did he get? A 116.085. And same, we got just Komi-san. Oh no, he's gone into the pit. Isn't that just typical? All right. Well, that was happening to me all last week. Every time I focused in on somebody, they went straight into pit lane. There you go. Now, here's a livery for you. It's got X forming right on the side. What do you think? What team do you think that might be? And that looks much more consistent with the X forming livery that we saw in practice. So that's a hell of a lot better. I don't think he's taking this lap seriously. This looks like an out lap to me. Let's see how he's got in sector 1. Oh, there we go. Good sector 1. Just 9 1,000ths off. Oh! And there he goes. He spins in the carousel. Oh, he's narrowly missed. Narrowly missed. Good eyes. Oh. Okay. All right, we'll move over to Gopher. See what he's got for us. Hey, at least we're catching some action here. Last time all I was doing was watching people go into pit lane. I'm not sure if this is this has got to be an out lap. Well, at least I don't feel so bad now, because in my race yesterday, I went sideways there as well on that same turn. So now I can feel like I'm in good company. Hello? Radio check, radio check. Radio check.
Hello, hello.
There we go. Yeah, I can actually, I think I can hear it now when it disconnects, so.
Okay, good.
I didn't catch Gopher's sector 1 time. But, oh, sector 2, he's way off.
Two people have already had warnings for speeding in the pit lane.
So 2 people, I'm going to go over this now. Let's see. Okay, Keimer seems to be on a hot lap here, so. A couple of people I think have been, should be banned from quali today. I think we went over that earlier. See if I can bring this up. Yeah.
Hellboy has already retired.
Right, so he's probably, if he's retired, yeah, I believe he's one of the, he was one of the quali bans. If I can get into stewards here.
If it was a quali ban, he already set a lap, so...
I believe it's, right, so Hellboy causing an avoidable accident. So he was penalized from the last race, the 5-second penalty. Sorry, no. It was a 5-second penalty to Kizzo, who made contact and spun Rye Earl while attempting to overtake on Hellboy, causing avoidable contact. Additional action was £1 million paid from FNR to Sports Illustrated. So it'll be Kizzo who should be retired from this session.
Well, he is now going on a lap. He's just done his out lap and he's now on a lap, so...
Okay.
He might be breaking his quali ban.
So that was, yeah, because it was a 1 penalty point. He was a 5-second penalty, 1 penalty point, and a quali ban. And that quali ban was because he would not provide a POV of his side of the incident. The second one was, I believe it was Banana? No, that can't be right. Was found responsible for causing a moderate incident through careless driving. So that was a that was not a quali ban. The other one was a 5-second time penalty. 5-second time penalty, 1 penalty point, and a qualifying ban to Vader. Because he failed to follow a car ahead's line into turn 3, causing contact under braking. Apparently, he broke too aggressively, locked up, and did not leave sufficient space for Ryle on the exit, and was also penalized £2 million to be paid from alcoholics to prospects. But I see Banana is also in quali here, so perhaps I have misunderstood how this works, because I received a quali ban from the last race, and I was needed to retire.
Yeah, so if Kizzo has a quali ban, he has now broken his penalty thing.
Right, because Banana's supposed to be on a quali ban as well. I don't know if they'll just delete their times or how they're going to work that out. So, because the way we worked it out, yeah, because the way that worked out for me yesterday was I just retired from the session, which was very relaxing. The only problem was then I had to wake myself up for the actual race. So, okay, so now we're going to tune in with Mr. Halo, now that I've finished talking about other things. Currently in Sector 2, looks like he's on a hot lap. And there's a caution in Sector 2. That seems to have disappeared. And he's about 2/10 down. I don't know, he's going to abort this lap or keep through with it. Or am I getting it backwards? Or is minus is up? I keep getting it, because to me, plus should be up. So his current time is a 1:15.6. That's a 1:16, so no. All right, so that lot didn't seem to work out very well for him. In the meantime, we got Wilmsy currently holding second in quality, the provisional second place holder, coming around sector 3, and looks like he's in the pits. And it looks like they still got their Sports Illustrated livery, so less confusion for us. Okay, well, it looks like we're in oh, no, let's go for going for a... Looks like he's in for a hot lap here, sector 3. 15.7. That gets him into 6th place. All right. Good run for Gopher, and of course, I have to be good to Gopher because he's gonna be. So I don't want to get fired. We're just going to stay with Gopher here for another minute.
The Lupo
looks like if I'm reading this correctly, it looks like he's taking a big chunk out of things. So this will be interesting. It looks like he's about a second up. No, I must be wrong. I think I'm reading things backwards.
Yeah, Minus is probably like losing a position.
Well, he was in the, according to his sector times, he was over a second in the pluses. And then he went into the pit, which I thought was counterproductive. So.
Oh yeah, no. Plus means
slower.
Bad.
Okay. Oh, we got people coming back out. It looks like our quali siesta is over. Everybody's back out. People are heading back out. We got Nick, Rapid, Keimers, Beast, Kizzo, and Yaya. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the first part of that name. Liquito Yaya. Okay, there's way too high a chance I'm gonna mess that up. So I think we're gonna ride with Connor. Looks like he's probably. I don't have a full on. First time chat, Hellboy. Hey, buddy. Hey, you woken up for? I see you've retired early in this one, so you're just gonna sit it out and see what happens. But yeah, I don't blame you, Hellboy, for not looking forward to it. I did not have a good day yesterday. I was not. Hey, my only takeaway from yesterday was I didn't catch the steward's eye. That was a big bonus. I'm not used to that. I sit there every time I look on Discord. I got to do it with one eye closed. Exactly. Yeah. Agreed. Play it safe. That's awesome, man. So what do you think, man? What's you got a strategy you want to share with us while you're just sitting, sipping a Mai Tai, waiting for your turn to race? Yesterday I got quali banned, so I got to sit out qualification. But I got to tell you, man, it was hard. It was hard waking myself up for the race. It was like, oh shit, now I got to race. Holy smoke. Okay. I'm up. And unfortunately, my race showed. I think I probably would have done better if I actually got to participate in quali. Okay, so what do we got here? So we got Connor On his lap, 1:15.172 is his current time. I didn't catch his sector times. See how he's making out. And there we go. He cuts it off by almost 2:10, so 1:14.9. Going to be hard to beat, mates. But Willsey, Willsey's only just over 2/10 behind. Oh, really? Good update. Thanks, Hellboy. And Willsey, what do we got here? Oh, my goodness. That did not help him out at all. Looks like Halo's done, Gopher. So rain about 45 minutes into the race. Well, that's actually not too bad because the race should be about 45 minutes long. Hopefully you'll be done by then. But it does mean the track's going to be a little bit moist. So how do you take that, Lars? With the report that there might be rain very late in the race, are you going to put much on that, or?
Well, with it being very late, that's going to depend on how quickly it comes in, right? Because if it's right at the end, no one's switching unless it really gets uncontrollable.
Right. So basically, you're going to stay the course as if it was a dry race and see what happens towards the end.
That's what I would do, yeah. Especially if it's 45 minutes. The race is about 45 minutes. You know, I'm very much feeling people are going to run the normal course.
Right.
And then adapt as needed.
And there we have the results of qualification. Connor, slim margin for someone who was so dominant in the last race. He's ahead by 2/10. Halo rounds out the podium for quali, followed by Gopher, Nick, Rapid, Vader, Keimers, Banana, and Beast to round out the top 10. 89% chance of rain at 45 minutes, and then think it said 22% at the 60-minute mark. Okay, that's a report from Hellboy. Very, very good.
Well,
thank you, mate.
Depending on how long the race is, how many laps is the race,
Well, the race is about 35 laps, same as yesterday, right? It's a half distance. So
that would be about 45 to 50
it
minutes.
could be usually they're around 45 minutes, so it could be, I don't know. And even if it starts to rain, even if it starts to rain, you don't want to get on the inters too early, right? Because that also goes very badly. So I've learned the hard way.
It's good. You might see people going longer on their second stint, hoping the rain might come in.
Right. Yeah, so they might do like an early first change. What do you think? This is a two-stopper or one-stopper? I mean, I did a two-stopper yesterday. That didn't seem like a great strategy.
With the high tire degradation, I'm thinking two-stoppers. You're going to have real good management to have a one-stopper.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because I think...
depending on...
Yeah.
What tires they have. If they've got two sets of mediums, they're going to struggle. Two sets of hards you could make work. Obviously, you can't use two sets of hards, meaning you're going to have to do medium hard at least, and maybe inters at the end.
Right. Yeah, because with the high degradation, I don't trust myself a lot on a windy track, especially when you've got these longer turns like the carousel turn. I guess that's turn 5. And then the final corner there, and there's another, I guess, turn 13. So you got turn 5, 13, and 14, which are pretty long sustained turns. And I don't trust myself on those. I got a real bad. In fact, it happened yesterday on turn 5. I went sideways and had to get myself back on track. And actually, I believe Connor, he spun out practice in the same place. And so I get really, really antsy on a track like this, trying to stretch the tires out because, I get throttle happy, and that means a high risk of spinning. So that's why I went with a two-stop. I'd rather try to like for me personally, where I am in my sim racing journey, I'm trying to have clean races. No stewards. No, hey Kizzo, hey, welcome in, man. Hey, will do, brother. Hey, I'm still learning the controls, man. It's been. This is I'm drinking with a fire hose again, so go easy on me, mate. I'll do my best. But I've got to tell you, man, Hellboy looks pretty damn good in that Vodafone car. He looks good, man. I like it. You're okay too, man. Did you now? Hey, I'm doing it, buddy. You too, man. Good luck. Have fun. You know what? If you're not having fun, you need a new hobby. So have a great time, man. Thanks for dropping in. That's awesome. That's cool, man. Hey, we're getting some cred from the drivers. Very, very nice. Oh, and here we go. We're starting our formation lap. So Kizzo did not like his quali. I've already forgotten what place he. Oh, there we go. Kizzo 12th. Yeah, I don't think that would be a good one for him. He did pretty well in the last race, I think. In fact, where did he qualify last time? Was he? I got it written down here somewhere. I don't see him. I don't know if he raced last week, because I've got everybody's quality position from last race here, and I don't see him. So perhaps he didn't race. We've got Laquito Yaya. He's in his reserve driver. Not sure what team that's for. Still trying to. Oh, actually, I should know what team that's for because I've got it here. Thanks to I have it here. Thanks to Red Dog, who at the last minute sent us the driver lineup. Much appreciated, Red. You, my friend, are a stud. And actually, I don't believe he's on this. I think he was a last second insert because I actually didn't see any of the reserves on this list. So, in fact, I was under the impression that they weren't going to be admitting any reserves. But they did at the last minute. Okay, we're lining up on the grid. People are in place. Oh, I see the familiar doo-doo library there. Very nice. Okay, here we go. Green flag is out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're off. Hey, Kangas buddy, we're off. Heading for the sprint for turn 1 at the Hungaroring Hungary Grand Prix in Budapest, and Connor decisively, no contenders there. Followed closely by Wisley, Gopher, Keimers, and Bananarama. Actually gained a position, looks like, as did Vader. Keimers dropping. Vader looks like he's had to give his position back up again. It looks like those haven't quite been settled again around position between position 5 and 6. Let's have a look, see if we can find out what's going on there. No, it looks like they got that all sorted. Sorry for being so slow on the button. Yes, Mr. Cod, you are just in time for the race. Welcome one, welcome all, man. Glad to see you, buddy. And...
Wow. Banana having gained 5 positions on the first few corners.
Yeah, right. In fact...
SSR Halo dropping all the way down to P14.
Okay, I thought I could get some telemetry on that, but I don't seem to be... Wait a minute.
You can detail.
Oh, here we go. Position change. Here we go. Yes, you're right. Bananarama up 5. Gopher up 1. Vader up 2. Okay. Justin Comey-san up 3. Wow, that was a lot of position changing. It looked like Vader had gone up and then down and then back, and yet everybody's clean. There have been no collisions, no drama. Nicely done.
Question is, can SSR Halo make up the positions he's lost? Because he started with P3, I think, dropped all the way down to P14. Will he be able to shoot his way back up the pack in these 35 laps?
Okay, let's have a look at that. So SSR Halo, where is? Yeah, he went down 11 places. It'd be great if we had a replay and we could see how that all happened again. Yeah. And but I'm impressed that all that happened. There's a lot of position changes there. No accidents, no paint swaps. Everybody looks pretty good here. It was a real big surprise. And it looks like I'm gonna have to change.
Connor out of DRS from Wilsey. Wilsey being on hards, maybe that's why. Most of the grid is on mediums.
Well, here we go. That's the thing I'm looking for. Okay, I'm learning this. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Okay, this is. And it looks like Gopher, he's up pretty tight against Wilsey here. With still in contact with Connor. So meanwhile, it looks like Wilsey's actually making a little bit of time on Connor. He's gained about 2/10 on this lap alone. Looks like we also have a lot of indecision going on down here as well too.
Yep. Oh.
Oh! There we go. We go. Look, we do. Yeah. Safety car. Wow. Big mashup there on. Looks like on the main. Where is that on the main straight?
That was on the main straight. Yeah, went right over the front over someone. I didn't see who. I think it was Rapid. No, Hellboy maybe. They went right over the front of someone.
Right. Yes. Okay. Shame on me. I did not have the main track map out. So what do you suppose might happen? The strategy here? We only in lap 4. I know we had something like that on my race yesterday, and you advised me to stay out.
Yeah, staying out like between 1 and 5 is if I stay out. Lap 6 to 13, it's time to pit. So depending on how long the safety car is, if it's 2 laps, I'd say stay out. Depending.
Right. And the safety car is just around turn 1. It's waiting. So
people starting on hards might now struggle because people on hards should stay out because they're on tires that could go a bit longer. Medium people maybe should pit because.
Well, we'll be finding out right about now. So, Mr. Khan is wondering who's our favorite to win. My money's on Connor at this point. He was so dominant in the previous race. And we do have some people pitting. We got Connor, Gopher. Yep. Just about everybody. Vader, Nick, Rapid, Mini, Beast, Kizzo, Aurora. Okay, wow, it's shifting around. I can't read. It looks like just about everyone is coming out. I think the better question is who stayed out. Wilsey stayed out. Banana stayed out. Timers.
Wilsey is on hards. That might be why. Yeah, Wilsey's on hards.
We should check that out.
Timers was on hards. Connor is on fresh hards. Everyone's moving to hards basically. And people who were on hards, I think, stayed. Yeah.
Yes, we got a lot of people switching over to hards. Would that be your play, I guess, or would you have considering how poorly I did yesterday? Would that strategy change?
It's if you start on the mediums, pitting for hards would be the definite.
Yeah.
Starting on hards, I'd stay out, as Wilsey did.
Right.
Because if you go from hards onto mediums, you might struggle at the end for having leftover tires.
Right.
Or you could gamble that the rain might come in and you just do 2 medium stints, or do 1 medium stint.
Yeah, I would think that you're probably just going to let the ride out the hards. Is
Looking here, I see Rapid Connor has a drive-through.
oh, is that what that is? Okay, so he's in the pit to serve his drive-through, and there he goes. Oh, is he going to pit? Okay, he's pitting on the hards. And
Oh yeah, no drive. You can't take drive-throughs through on a safety car. He must have made it. He must have not known that.
Sorry, say that again.
Connor made a Rapid Connor. I think he was trying to take his drive-through, not knowing you can't take a drive-through under safety car conditions.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, so it's Rapid Connor still has a drive-through. Is that right?
Yeah, he made a mistake. He thought, yeah, he might not have known that you can't take a drive-through under safety car conditions.
Okay, so he had to pit then.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a very big strategy mistake for him.
Right. Well, OG Gaming is much in agreement with you that you cannot serve a drive-through under safety car. Thank you. And Rapid Connor would know he can take it. Okay, so he just wanted. Okay, so OG Gaming, he's convinced that his intention was to come in and pit. He would know better than to try to serve a drive-through during safety cars. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know Connor. I just I made assumptions.
Oh yeah, well that's just it, right? We don't really know anybody. We're still trying to get familiar with everybody. What they're like, what they do. All right, so we got safety car in this lap. And Vampire. Sorry, man, I forgot. I didn't. we got Vampire in on the chat as well too. Very good. Thanks for joining, Vampire. Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist? I gotta say it, man. It's Halloween. Happy Halloween. I promised to wear my Counter-Strike costume today. And I've reneged. So I didn't think I should be doing it under the PRL banner. That would be my thing to do on my own. So yeah, man. Of course we do some onboards. And we got so I think what might be interesting here is to see how Connor is going to take being in P3 right now. Looks like he's not taking it well. He's all over Camers. Vampire wants to see some onboards. There's an onboard for you, bro. How do you like that? There we go. And this is my favorite to win. I can't say I have any personal favorites in this grid, simply because I don't know anybody. I don't know any well enough to like them or not like them. And it looks like we've got a few battles going around. Connor's actually lost a little bit of pace. We got Gopher, who's only 3/10 behind. Connor.
Rapid Connor back in the pits.
So Connor might be wise to Rapid Connor's back into to serve his drive-through. There he goes. Okay. So yeah, it looks like Connor's still in third, but he'd be well advised to keep an eye on his mirrors at the same time. There's a lot of tight driving going on here. Looks like there's going to be some heads on swivels, I would think.
Connor's in third, but he's on 4 laps fresher tires, so.
I've got Dracula commenting here about saying they drive with steering wheel pedals and use their hands at like 8 and 9 and 3 and 4, and they switched it till 10 and 1, and they do a lot better. That sounds like driving with a roundy wheel to me, which these cars do not possess. They're butterfly type things like what I've got here. So.
Oh, Connor now in P2.
You don't really have... Yeah. Oh, and it looks like Vader and Gopher have switched places. We got Nick, Rapid Beast. Oh, a little bit of sideways on by Nick through turn 4. And then the carousel through turn 5. So good on to keep control, taking quite a bit of curb there through the chicane. I don't think I'm alone here. I think we talked about this before the race, about how much we both dislike the chicane on this track. Whether we... whether we like the chicane on this one or Imola less. Radio check?
Hello, yes.
Okay, good.
Yep.
You said you like this one less. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
this one's a lot...
I think I hate them both kind of equally, personally. I'm not... Ooh, we got Prince very, very close in with Beast and Nick. Interesting three-way battle there for 6th place. No. Or for 7th. It looks like the top 3 are starting to spread out a little bit.
Just call me out. Just lost control and hit the wall.
Oh my goodness, Comey's out. Okay, where is he?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find him. No, we didn't get over there fast enough to see what happened. And that looks like that was...
There's another safety
Yeah,
car,
I can't see it on the track. Yeah, Rapid Connor was just allowed to go past the safety car, so he's going to get to get caught up with the pack.
I'm assuming people who stayed out last time are now going to get fresh tires.
Yes, this changes the strategy quite a bit, doesn't it? Oh, heck.
This is not, the longest you could probably go on tires in this is about 20 laps on hards, so people are going to have to go stop anyway.
Right.
So are people just going to wait longer, or are they going to pit now and have to pit again?
Yeah, well, we got Wilsey just came into pit, like you said, because he didn't do it earlier. Hellboy the same, Banana.
What'll happen to him?
So, folks in the chat, please be patient with me. Strangely enough, it's probably actually easier to keep an eye on the chat while you're racing than it is to be while you're commentating. There's a lot of information to take in here, and I'm trying pretty hard. It looks like we have a car. Okay, it looks like that was just a glitch. It looked like I had a car sitting just around turn 1. Might have been I think it was Keimers. Keimers might be out of the race as well too. Not sure why. I just noticed that his dot on the track map had suddenly stopped between turn 1 and just around turn 1. And we've got Rapid Connor going back into the pit.
Back on mediums.
Sure was. He back on medium? All right.
Oh no, he had a broken wing. He had a broken wing.
Oh,
I saw
okay.
his wing was broken. He has a mast. He had a 10-second penalty. He took that as well, so now he's only on the 3-second penalty.
This is the, you know what? This is a really this is a great Halloween broadcast. We got Dracula and Khan and Genghis Khan in the chat. What did happen to my Transylvania twist? So yeah, now Rapid's got a lot of Rapid Connor's got a lot of making up to do to get himself back up to the thing here. Don't know how much longer the safety car is going to stay. And I would think they would come in this lap. I know at the I know in the Baku race that I was in, I got stuck way behind it. Same kind of idea, safety car, or sorry, I pissed off during the safety car, and I was way behind, just like Rapid Connor is now. And the safety car pulled in before I was even close to getting caught up with the pack. So it sounds to me that's something that could happen. But it looks like he's still got a penalty flag next to his name. I don't know what that is about. We might be able to check on that.
The 3-second penalty he still has.
Yeah, okay, so that's likely just a track violation. Track limits, accumulated offenses. Slowly getting used to the controls. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. I really appreciate it. Okay, no indications here that he's coming in. Nope. We're out for another lap. This is good news. This is good news for Rapid Connor. He might actually get back in the fray. That'd be a well-timed pit stop for him. Except that he's gonna grind his tires to dust before he gets caught up again. Whereas all these other guys are getting some relief. They're getting their tire life extended a bit. He's getting his shortened. Okay, why do I see? Why is this happening again? All right, radio check.
Hello.
Hey. All right, well, Rapid Connor's caught up to the pack, but I'm guessing his tires aren't too happy about it. I don't know what happened there. Did I see a whole bunch of position changes happening under the safety car?
Yeah, some people might have picked because I see, but no, because they already have 2 laps on their tires, so that's weird.
Yeah, I know it happened after all the pits were done. It happened like 10 seconds ago, 15 seconds ago. And I saw all of a sudden the arrows going up and down next to the names. It looked like, but I didn't see any names actually jostling around. But I could have got that completely wrong, so.
So now we have a 6-lap tire difference. Everyone from 1 to P9 is on 8-lap old tires. 10 to 13 are all on 2-lap old tires. Oh, it's going to make a difference. We're not too sure.
Yeah, no kidding, right? But at the same time, they're also getting extended tire life in this. But we'll see how this goes at the back. And it looks like we're back under restart. We are. The safety car is in. Just waiting to see what Connor's going to do about this. Accelerating around the final corner, and off we go.
People should be able to go another 10 laps on these hards at least. I'm assuming.
I
that's
would
what they're
think so.
gonna do.
The hards
Probably
actually do quite well, I think, on this track late in life.
These hards can
And
go
again,
about 20 laps. After 20 laps, you're at risk of a puncture. So I think they can go another 10, and then maybe they'll switch to mediums. That's what I'm guessing is going to happen.
Rapid Connor, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. Yes. I don't know if that's a second penalty or what, because we had checked on that earlier. It looked like he'd already been
Yeah,
given it.
he's now got 6 seconds.
So he's now got
He
6.
had a 13-second, which he served when changing his front wing. So
Right.
Rapid's Connor's really been struggling today.
He has not been a good day for Rapid, but he's still in the hunt though. And it'll be interesting to see how these back markers go with their tire changes. In terms of, so we got Wilsey and Kizzo. I think everybody's still
Currently, we have
pretty
Haver
close
made up
together.
5 places.
We've got some pretty, looks like we got some pretty tight battles here towards the back. We got Hellboy, Rapid Connor, and SS, and Halo. Looking at each other pretty hard for 11th place. And that's the thing, with this shortened roster, right? It's easier to get into the top 10. I don't know if they adjust that at all for these races with the lower turnout, if they actually adjust where the points start and where the points end. Whether it's, whether it be top 10 or top 7 or top 8. I still don't have a good breakdown of how points are allotted. Points and money are allotted, of course, according to race results. Here's a good look. Three-way battle for 11th place. Or for 10th. Hellboy, Halo, and Kizzo. And here we go. Halo gets around Kizzo for turn 1. Let's see if Hellboy can... And Hellboy's going to follow suit very closely, and there he goes into turn 2. Hey, well done. Nice and clean, everyone playing like gentlemen. Wish I could have said that from yesterday with the whole the whole mucky muck I got into right there at turn 4. Probably the worst place in the track to be having disputes with other drivers, but it all worked out okay. And Banana Rama now making a play at Prince Araro, sniffing around, seeing where he can get through there. Oh,
I think we'll be expecting
very
Prince
tight around the
Araro
final
coming
corner. Let's see who comes. And Banana Rama comes out ahead for 8th place. Very good side-by-side racing. I gotta like that. Now, I don't know what those... sorry, wrong way. We've still got Hellboy in the thick of it as well. Looks like he's having a look around Prince Araro, I believe it is. He gets around at turn 4 and into turn 5.
Yeah. Everyone on fresher tires now is having a feast on the people on 12
Exactly.
tires.
Yes, this is exactly what we were hoping to see with the more recent tire changes. The more recent benefactors of the tire change discount under safety car.
Yeah, you're gonna see that people in hards are probably gonna have more success catching up with fresher hards than people in fresher mediums, just because of the high tire deck.
Right. Oh, it's somebody sideways. Somebody sideways.
I don't know exactly who that was. think it was Rapid Beast that got pushed off.
It was one of the back markers, yes.
I think Rapid Beast got pushed off.
Yeah, we just caught that, the tail end of his him sliding off. It looked like it was at turn 5, I believe it was. No, that couldn't have been. More like the final corner. Not a whole lot going up towards the front there. It looks like Connor's starting to make his mark. Almost a 3-second lead. And then, yeah, Gopher, Wilsey, all decently separated. Nothing really. Oh, and there we go. Hellboy off the track. I think that was Hellboy. It was, indeed. But recovers nicely back in. Don't know if he may or may not have got a track warning for that. It seems to be more likely you get a track warning if you go off a little bit than if you go off a lot. And whether or not you stay on the throttle, if you're gonna keep pushing through it, you're more likely to get a track warning. But Hellboy having a look in at Mr. Halo, not gonna take it, falls in behind. There again. Oh. Perhaps gets a. Oh, and we have a spin.
Panorama off.
Spin. Getting back on, safe rejoin at turn 1. Yeah, that's a hazardous turn. It's so sharp. It's not even like a proper hairpin. It's worse than that. Easy to get on the throttle too soon and get the back end spinning around. Ask me how I know. If there's it's one thing I know, it's the turns that are really easy to spin on because I've done them.
In terms of teams, it looks like the best performing team at the moment are the Alcoholics, being in P2 and in P5.
All right. Well, very good for you getting that sort of P2 and P5. Yeah. Yeah. Vader at second and Nick in fifth. Yeah, this will be a good day for them.
Good day for the Alcoholics.
It's a good day to be an alcoholic. Aye, laddie. It's a good day. Oh, what did we have there? Did we get a position change up in third, fourth? We got Gopher in fourth place, Wilsey in third.
Yeah, Wilsey being on like 6 lap fresher tires and mediums as well.
Yes, Gopher driving the Mercedes that looks nothing like a Mercedes.
Prince Arrow going really long on his mediums there. 15 laps is really long. He should be expecting a puncture anytime soon.
Who is this?
Prince Arrow. He's 16 or almost 16 laps on his mediums.
Wow. So yeah, so he
That's
came in
almost
for the early
charge.
safety car. He's been out ever since.
Yep.
I wonder what the strategy behind that would be. We still have 15 laps to go, 14 and a half. Oh, and big pass at turn 1. Rapid Mini over Nick takes 5th place. Oh, and Nick. And Nick taking it right back again. Good side-by-side action. But it doesn't look like Rapid's not taking that line down. He wants that back. Oh, we got some rain. We've got rain. What are we going to do about that with 14 and a half laps to go? Got drivers on hards. This will be interesting to see what the strategy is going to be on that. Got a yellow flag. Caution sector 2. Safety cars out. Whoa.
Prince Arrow being really lucky. He was on puncture territory.
Oh, what
and
do
now
we
he
got?
gets a free pit stop.
We've got people charging into the pit.
Oh yes.
We got Connor in. What's he going to do? Looks like he's just changed back into hards.
Yeah, hards right now is hards can go to the end from here. Mediums is a bit of a risky
And
thing.
oh, and Nick just got a big hit. 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Oof.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. And he's had such a good race. Man, that's gonna cause it's
Inters.
this and
People
this
going on to
late.
Inters. Halo and Hellboy on Inters. That's very. I guess it must be slightly raining on the track.
Yeah, we got Halo, Hellboy, Kizzo, all on enters. It's a hard one. This is very ambiguous weather. It depends how hard you think it's going to rain, right? Because I found usually a good sort of indicator is when they deactivate the DRS. Because if you put the inters on now and you don't get the rain, the consequences are pretty rough. Oh, sorry, man. Another radio check.
Okay, anyways.
This cable's been a real problem. I'm gonna have to just weld it in there or something, solder it in so it can't move. But wow, this is making the race very interesting with a handful of laps left with what is now going to be a sprint to the finish. Looks like it's raining harder though. I don't know. I'm giving advantage to the inters.
Oh yeah, the inters are definitely gonna overrule.
This is going to be a very, very interesting finish.
Going to be surprised if not everyone ends up on inters by the end.
Oh, but the cost is going to be so heavy though, right? Because I mean, you got the front runners did not put inters on. They have to come in. They're basically going to kiss their race goodbye.
Rapid Mini on softs. What?
Yeah. Okay.
Why is he going on softs?
Excellent question. Why indeed, my friend? Why indeed?
Also, Nick having a 10-second penalty. I don't know if you've already mentioned that.
That's brutal. That's going to hurt a lot. So much for the alcohol. So much for a good day to be alcoholic. He's taking that he's taking that theory out of the game big time.
Yeah. So drink and drive, kids, but only when it's not raining.
Yes, by the way, yes, disclaimer. This is not considered life advice. If you want life advice, go see your counselor. Disclaimer. If you want life advice, go see your counselor. You're not getting it here. Okay, safety car in this lap. I don't know. What's the rain going to do? It looks kind of the same. I don't know. DRS is still in effect, so I don't know. Advantage slicks for now, I think.
But for how long?
Okay, I'm going to have to get my itchy trigger finger ready. And we're off. The Hungary Grand Prix has resumed. Looks like we've got some position changes quite early. I'm actually not very sure what happened.
but
But
Wilsey gets
Connor's
P1.
just lost a spot
Battle
to
through the turn.
Wilsey on both on mediums. And I mean,
SSR Halo gaining back the positions he lost at the beginning.
yeah, we got some position changes here. Banana got around Prince towards the back. And Wilsey seems to be holding his own against Connor just fine for the time being, at least. Yeah, SSR Halo. Boy, it looks like everybody's in a position to fight right now. Gopher is falling back. Wow, Wilsey is actually taking a bit of a leap forward here.
Yes.
Oh, Connor's in for inters. Interesting choice with only 10 laps to go. I'm guessing he thinks he can make up quite a bit of space. All right, inters are on. Who else is in? Right, we got Beast, we got Gopher, Wilsey staying out, Halo staying out, Nick staying out. Wow, interesting strategies
Halo
all
is
around.
already on enters, so Halo has now made up all the positions he lost and got one now.
Yeah. Well, Wilsey's still on mediums, and he's pulling away.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what
No.
our newly.
Maybe. It seems very equal right now, but
Wow. Yeah, we got a lot to pay attention to. We've got our newly minted inters towards the back, and they're not really helping each other out very much. They're all they've all come out very tight together and battling for and fighting for position, which is not going to help them catch the pack.
I think the driver of the day might already be chosen, which I would say is SSR Halo.
Yes. We got a bunch of jostling up here around
Not many
third,
people.
fourth position. With Kizzo now in third, Banana fourth, and Prince in fifth. Halo's starting to lose ground to Hellboy, who's on inters, so that's not looking very good for Halo at this point. We did have Nick up at the front. I guess he's going in for Nick's in the pit for inters. Oh, I'm very happy to not be in the voice chat with a few of the drivers here today. I think we're going to be hear some very unhappy folks.
So it's not turned out as I was expecting it to.
No, this has been quite the show we're getting here today. Banana Prince is right behind Banana.
So,
I believe they're both. Yeah, they're both on inters. I'm guessing probably everybody's on inters by now.
everyone is on enters, yeah.
Yeah. We got. So we got this. So we got Halo. He's holding his own against Hellboy and Kizzo. Banana looks like we got a three-way challenge there for fourth place. Nobody, possibly third. Yeah, we got a three-way challenge for third place.
I might have to retract my statement on driver of the day. I think I'm going to have to give it to Hellboy.
Well, yeah, I was
gained 12 positions.
I was thinking about that as well too. Yeah, because he right off the bat, I think he shot up like 5-6 places. I'm getting my names mixed up, but But Kizzo, Banana, Prince all looking to grab the podium here. This is... it looks like the rain situation hasn't changed much. We've still got, what, 8.5 laps to go. No, actually, it looks like the rain might be picking
the track
up.
is going to be dry in time.
Oh no, the track, I don't think the track's going to dry. Even if it stopped raining now, I don't think the track would dry out. But I don't know how much time has elapsed into this race. I was just wondering how Hellboy's prediction panned out. I guess it was pretty close. And Hellboy's actually now making a run for the lead here. With 7.5 laps to go now, coming around turn 13. Oh, not. Oh, sorry, heading towards the blind left turn of turn 4. And Prince is a 3-second penalty. Multiple warnings for track limits. That's not a good situation there. Well, yeah, I mean, that basically takes him out of the podium fight. Unfortunately. He's just not going to have enough there to break through that pack and then get 3 seconds. Meanwhile, it looks like Banana is solidifying his podium position. He's a second and a half ahead of Kizzo now, and but the fight continues for fourth between. We'll see Kizzo and even Prince now. Right, he would have to pass Kizzo and then get an additional 3 seconds. He'd basically have to get himself up so he's fighting for third place. That doesn't sound like something that's likely to happen. So, unfortunately, he really took himself out of the equation there with that 3-second penalty. But we still have Hellboy. Looking determined to win this race. Only a 10th and a half behind. Heading into turning the carousel at turn 5. And the terrible chicane equaled only at Imola. It looks like Halo's a little quicker through these S-bends. I don't really want to leave this this developing situation a whole lot, but we've still got Gopher and Rapid, and looking like they're trying to get around each other for position for ninth position. Connor's managed to work his way up to 6th already. With what, 5.5 laps to go. And we've got Prince, looks like he's trying to maybe get a moral victory out of taking 4th place away from Kizzo. Of course, it won't count for much with that 3-second penalty. You'd have to gain another 3 seconds, but you know, it does feel good. Meanwhile, Connor, he's creeping up. He looks like he's got his work cut out for him to get around these two. And of course, you know, they're not being lapped, so they're under no obligation. Prince got himself a little bit of a wiggle from the rear, a little kick oversteer coming out of the S-bends. Now it's odd because it says that on my leaderboard here, it says you see Connor. Oh, there he is. Yes, he is. Okay. I thought, where's Wilsey in all of this? Because it says Wilsey's right behind him, but I didn't see him. But no, he's there. And oh, a little bit of contact there, wheel to wheel. Connor with Prince, and now you know that Wilsey, he's going to be wanting to do the same thing. He's not going to be wanting to let Connor out of the sights. So that's one passed. I didn't see DRS get deactivated. Did you, Lars? Oh, shoot. Here we go.
How do you ask it deactivated? I don't know.
Radio check. Radio check. And Kizzo is not wanting to give up that spot, much to the chagrin of Connor and Wilsey, who want very much to work their way up the pack and get back in at least for a podium finish. And they don't have a lot of time to do it. Lap 31 of 35, clicking over to 32 of 35. So we have only 3 laps to go. Oh! And we've got Wilsey and Go for sides. Wilsey and Connor going side by side through turn 1. Now through turn 2, they've sorted themselves out a little bit. And kind of wooing the day Kizzo was born, I would think, at this point. Kizzo going sideways through turn 4. He is not wanting to give up his spot for anybody. He's fighting hard to keep this thing. And Connor and Wilsey are fighting hard to deny him that. Oh, and Connor! It's a shortcut through the chicane. He gets back and, oh, you are there. I did a radio check. I didn't hear anything back because I had to unplug my phone, my controller. Oh, a little bit of contact. I see some parts flying around off of Wilsey. And they finally get around Kizzo. And Wilsey taking advantage of that situation. I didn't see the whole thing. I was messing with my equipment here. And, but it looks like Connor side by side through the final corner. And Connor comes out ahead. Nicely done. Some good wheel-to-wheel racing there, my friend. This has been a spectacular end to this race. Meanwhile, Hellboy just doesn't seem to be making any progress on Halo. He's just sitting there about a half second behind. You know, he'll get up a couple of tenths, drop down a couple of tenths, and now Banana's right on his heels as well, too. So we might have a very interesting fight going on here for the podium. So check in on that in these last few laps. Halo doing a really good job holding these guys off. I don't know, looks like maybe Banana just got a little tad of traction problems there, dropped off a bit. We'll see if he can... Oh. Indeed, Mr. Red. Good to hear you, man. Hey, you were conspicuous by your absence the last few days. I thought maybe I went too hard on you for taking your dog out for a walk at that inopportune moment, but I was feeling bad about that. But great to see you back, man. Really appreciate it. But yeah, absolutely, man. Hungary can bite you anywhere, anyway. You know, and Hungary doesn't even have any walls. You know, it's not a street circuit. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't have the usual thing, but it's got all the hazards of a street circuit. Like it can get you in so many ways. Turn 1 is nasty. Turn 4, turn 5, the chicane. Okay, looks like we're... Oh man, Hellboy is really, really close. Oh shoot. Oh, this is a really bad time. This is a really bad time. Sorry, everyone. Radio check. Okay, I'm hoping Banana can get himself back into the mix of this thing.
Wilsey started falling back, by the way.
Yeah, I've kind of taken my eyes off of that. I want to concentrate on the podium finish here for the last couple of laps. Lots of drama. Banana's got himself back in here. A little bit of scuffling between the top two has allowed Banana to get himself back into the mix here on the final lap for the podium. Who, my friends, is going to take the top rung? We don't know. It is open. It is a three-way fight for the finish. Connor's done a good job getting himself back into fourth, but man, he's really been that miscue on the safety car. It's really going to come back to haunt him. But Halo, man, he's hanging in there. Nerves of steel. He's holding them off. His eyes must be dry as hell. I imagine he probably hasn't blinked for at least 8 or 9 laps. Every once in a while, you got to remind yourself to blink. Yes, he is. Yeah, Banana's looking pretty mighty today. He's looking very, very good. It made a nice little comeback here for the final lap. Good comment, Red. And here we go. Last two corners. Final corner. Is it set? And there we go. First, second, third. Oh! And Banana Banana crosses the finish line in style, takes out a piece of the wall. I guess he was going over to greet his pit mates there, but yes, in the Halloween themed car. I'll tell you, Red, those Halloween themes really messed us up. We were watching practice, going, "Oh, what do we do now?" They all changed their liveries, but actually, it's turned out to not be that bad. Sorry, you were going to say something, Lars. I cut you off.
Well, at lap like 33 or 32, Mini had lost like 3 positions, somehow going on the grass in the straight.
Yeah. Which one was that?
Mini. I think he lost a few positions.
Yeah.
Going on the straight. Don't know how. Going on the grass somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick got himself way behind too. Not sure what happened there, because he did have a 3-second penalty, but he was still he was still up in the like top 5 there with a few laps to go. I'm not sure what happened to him. I didn't see it. I was too focused on the podium race here. So I'm gonna get a screenshot of the final result.
Who?
Nick. I thought he was doing. He was like up in the top 5 for most of the race. He finished way behind in second last, like 35 seconds out.
He went on to softs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was focused on the guys who pitted late for the inters and then the race for the podium. But I unfortunately lost track of that. It's a weakness. Yeah, it's a character flaw. And how do we stack up here? Who gets what? Most overtakes, cleanest driver, Kizzo, driver of the day, Bananarama. That's funny. Neither one of us would have picked Banana, but he did have a great race. Not going to take anything away from him. But yeah, we had Halo and Hellboy as front runners for those. Okay. I guess we don't get any. We didn't get any standings. That would have been good if we got some league standings on this, but we didn't. Some season standings. Yeah, Kizzo back to cleanest driver. Hey man, good, right? Nice guys finished last. Am I not wrong? But good race on you, mate. Not an easy one for sure. I mean, Hungary can be a real beast. It's a bigger beast in the rain, and yeah, I'm pretty sure yesterday I did not get cleanest driver. Let me just I'm gonna have a quick. Oops! Oh no! Hang on. I want to have a quick look here just to remind myself. Where am I going? Oh, stop with the screenshots. How do I get into my my gallery? I want to get back into the. Oh shoot! Here we go. I want to get back into this. So Kizzo, where'd you wind up? P10. Well, you know, man, there are worse days. Yeah, you know what? And yeah, well, it seems like you're not the. Okay, so Wilsey ended up fifth. How did that happen? When he was working his way back up through the pack on the inters, then? Because we were pretty focused on that. I know that's right. Well, I know they were trying. I made a comment that they were probably cursing the day you were born because you were really hanging on to that place in front of them. They were trying to. Him and Connor were trying to work their way up through the pack, and yeah, I think once Connor got past you, Wilsey was highly motivated to stick himself in there as well. I made a comment on that Wilsey wasn't going to let Connor get away. And I think he shoved himself in there pretty aggressively. I mean, what do you think that looks like? Maybe maybe a steward ticket? I don't know. Unfortunately, we can't go back to replays here. It would be really cool if we could do that. I should have actually recorded the broadcast. That would have been a smart move on my point, and we could actually refer back to that, and we could start playing some stuff back.
If your broadcast saves after you finish.
Yeah, it looked like there was some paint swapping going on there during that. Because once Connor got around you, he was really highly motivated to get by you, maybe too much so. But man, they had to work hard. You were really fighting it. You got a little bit of sideways through turn 4 on that one lap, and you were fighting it hard. That was an impressive show, man. I really enjoyed that. And making comments about how hard you were fighting to keep that position. And you certainly didn't owe either one of them anything. I mean, they weren't lapping you, so fair game, right? They got to get around you. You don't have to give them anything. And in the rain, no less. So, but good on you. I don't know if that's going. I guess we'll have to keep an eye out, see if that results in a steward finding.
Maybe write that down so that next time we spectate, we can say, hey, look, in the last race, we saw this happen. The conclusion was he got this or this.
Right. Well, when there's a steward finding, they post it on the Discord. And
that's what I'm saying, but write it down so you remember for next time.
Yeah, exactly.
To mention it.
Yeah, I'm really bad note taker. Thank you for that.
Yeah, how about in my opinion, you are driver of the day.
Yeah, well, you know what? We were both a little bit surprised that it was Banana who got driver of the day. Well, Banana had a great race. It was either Halo or you, Hellboy, as the driver of the day. But you know what? We don't build the algorithm, so what do we know? I'm just Superboy. What can I do? It was a great race for you, man. That was really awesome. That was really awesome. And thank you for not radically changing your livery so we could actually tell it was you most of the time. But we're getting it. We're starting to evolve with the league, with the drivers, the liveries, and all the stuff. Yeah, it's been good fun, eh? Um, I mean, I can't speak for Lars, but man, this has been a lot of fun. I'm having a good time. Uh, Last time I felt like I was walking through quicksand, but this was a lot easier. Yeah, right at the end there, and that was a great three-way battle
It's
for the
because Lucas is
podium. It was
leading.
like final lap. Who's gonna be on top? Who's gonna be on top? It was actually a little disappointment that the order didn't change, or that all three of you didn't crash out. That would have been amazing for us. But yeah, I think we should probably head over to the the driver meeting Discord and go chat with the mates and see what's going on.
There's no one in there.
There's no one in there yet?
Nope.
But yeah, for the most part, man, that was a fun race to watch. There was a lot of stuff going at the back, the middle, like everywhere in the track. There were people getting into it, and a great finish. You can't really ask for a better finish than that. I mean, come on, three drivers within a second of each other in the rain at Hungary. A super difficult track to drive in the rain. Man, I didn't envy you, that's for sure. Mind you, last week I got the rain in Baku, and you guys didn't get rain at all. So, yeah, yeah. Well, and he did. Well, see, the thing is, in the penultimate lap, he did a good job. I guess you and, geez, who won the race? Who was that person again? I already forgot.
Um,
I already forgot. I'm so daft. Hang on. Halo. So yeah. So yeah, I guess you got into it with Halo a little bit in the penultimate lap, and it let Bananarama get back in the mix too, because he was like a good. He's just over a second behind the two of you. And then in the second half, the second half of the penultimate lap, you started going, looking around Halo, going, man, and then so. Oh man, it is. Well, and it's such a busy lap. Like you never get a break. You don't get any mental breaks. There's always a turn that's like 2 seconds away. Even the main straight isn't very long. So you're always turning. You're always setting up for the next turn. You're never just in a nice place. So you're always at it. I find it makes the laps go by really fast, though. I always find that Hungary feels like a shorter race than it actually is. But I think I'm going to leave the screen up, and I'm going to head over to the other Discord. Are you coming over, Lars, or
there's no one in the Discord from what I
there's
see.
still nobody in there? Okay.
Not that I can see now, unless it's in the chat that I can't see. But
Well, because you were in it before the race. It should be
then there's no one in there.
it should be the same thing. Oh really? Oh okay. No, there isn't. Driver meeting room. Nobody there. Wow. I guess everybody's. I'm guessing there's some sore butts in the crowd, especially the guys who went inters had to go back in, who didn't go inters during the safety car. So I'm sure there's
You might have thrown out their console.
some people I probably wouldn't want to talk to anyway. because yeah, you really cashed in on that too, right, Hellboy? Getting the inters on. Did you got inters during the safety car? I'm assuming, because the people who don't suffered dearly. But it was a bold. That was a really hard. That was a hard choice to make. I certainly didn't know what to do. And it was similar in Baku too, where you sort of had this ambiguous rain, because if you get those interns on, and the rain never really comes, it just kind of stays light. But I think with that, what time is it now? 3:30. With that, I'm going to. I think we're going to conclude this broadcast, so we can open it up. People to save. I'll move it over to my channel on Facebook as well, and so people can go at their leisure, have a look at it, and see how amazingly well that we represented you on the track. So yeah, so I think I might be back on. What's today? Today's Halloween, so I got. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be back on today. Actually, I think this is going to be it. I'm not going to be doing any driving. I have to be in about 2 hours. Going to be trick or treating with my granddaughter, and it's supposed to be thunderous rain, absolutely awful. So we'll see. Maybe maybe I'll be home early tonight. We get back on and do some driving. So I know you'll be up because you're always up.
Yes.
But with that, I think I'm going to sign out. I'm actually, what I'll do is I'll end the stream first. And everybody, thank you for joining in. Until next time. Oops, sorry. Thank you everyone for joining in. Everybody who contributed, the drivers, my regulars, thank you for showing up. Love you all. And as usual, wherever you are, have a great morning, afternoon, good night, good luck. And God bless you all.